Alright folks, the deck is Raylla Buff Paladin. The goal of the deck is to draw Raylla Sand Sculptor so that we can generate a bunch of minions, or simply buff up a bunch of minions with Concierge so that we can reduce the cost of our sea shanty and draw it, playing it as early as possible. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
In the name of honor.
There's no turning back now.
Feels like I kind of want to have the volume up. I definitely want to have Concierge whenever possible, and there's a lot of 2-mana cards in my deck, so. Could even just go coin Greedy Partner into Drink Server. Nope. No need. Okay, this time we hit a lot of card draw to the point where I'm not really sure the best route here. I do know that that is an expensive light bot that they just flickered. Okay. I think we go with this. Because I believe that could get me very close to the sea shanty next turn with the Concierge is the thought process behind it.
Ready to check in?
You get a Divine Shield, you get a Divine Shield. You get a Divine Shield. You get a Divine Shield. It seems difficult to deal with. Okay. I mean, they deal with it. Boy, do they deal with it.
It's time to raise the stakes. My blood boils for war. Fire and blood.
Alright. Can get a new sea shanty back with the Tidepool Pupil. It's just like our sea shanties are going to be smaller than their 8/8s.
Solves any problem.
Let's do this. Two left on this one. This can help me, Wait, that's really bad if they get Crusader Aura, yeah. Okay, that's a giga nutty draw here. I need to take them off of the board. Otherwise, the Crusader Aura just farms me. I can get the health drink off of the second one if I need it. But I still probably want to lead with the sea shanty just to have the opportunity to get another one back. Okay. So lead with the sea shanty.
That's not a valid target.
Attack here. Play this. Hit here. Here. And I have just enough board space for another sea shanty.
This is your moment.
Death Knight. Should be reasonable. Full keep this left side. I mean, full keep this whole hand, right? The concern is that we don't... I mean, these are worse to top deck later, so I might as well hang on to them now. It fits a curve. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Jeez.
My blood boils for war.
This hand is very good if it can, like, finish out the draws to get where it needs to go. So let's work towards drawing those things. That could be something.
Reach for the skies.
It's not great, but not the end of the world either.
My blood boils for war.
You fold.
Okay, next turn we have volume up plus the mantle shaper. In a pretty commanding board state.
Brave blood.
Unfortunate time to draw that, but I think our play was still correct. Double sea shanty. Oof. Probably needs to be one of these. Just so that I can get the shanties online. I think I have to kill that. Simply because, like, allowing them to spread it onto another minion is devastating. So I think I develop this, this, and this. Woof. Okay, that could have gone worse for me.
To perfection.
Let's go face. Next turn I can play the Concierge. Hopefully we'll hit the second Divine Brew. That would be the single best draw that we could possibly imagine hitting here. That probably needs to die as well unless we have a way to get lethal here. Okay, that's what I see. They are running a way to spread. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a little bit short on the mana, it looks like.
Ready to check in?
Yeah, I don't quite have the stick this halfway line that I surely will not come to regret. Worst case scenario, we just load up with the Raylla next turn. That is a 1 mana and 1 damage off right there. Okay.
I see beauty in every grain of sand.
What was that? I don't think there are any chargers I could get here. That's a good roll, though. I don't even know who you are. Okay. The important thing is that we're now in Shantytown, so wow. Like the previous turn, I could have set them to 1, and that would have been good with the hero power, obviously. But then they could like draw infinity cards and heal out of range somehow. So
Could use a trim.
didn't feel like the optimal route to go.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
A okay.
I found a sea urchin. You could use a trim.
Let's spread them out a little bit in case of a Primus.
Can't this thing dance any faster?
Should be good from here. Oh my god. Really made me work for it at the end here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Another one.
Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
And we had some more to go.
Versus Mage.
Ah, the mirror match, of course.
Let the games begin. There's no turning back now.
I think I want the Grillmaster. Probably don't need the Tidepool Pupil on 1. I would rather find another 1-drop. This one is a little bit sketchy, but since we're... I don't know. Okay. Since we're god gamers, we just draw the good card anyway. It's that simple.
One dose solves any problem.
Okay. Let's take a pre-bump here. Then when they're going to kill this, right? But when they do, it at least kills the Slither Spear. And if they're pinging that, that's just kind of fun. I was perfectly prepared to play a River Croc, so I'm glad I don't have to. Next turn wants to be the Grillmaster. Uh-oh. Okay. This deck really slows down when you don't hit the Concierge, doesn't it? So, let's just draw the Concierge. Especially with this pickup. That would be a very, very smart decision.
Time to raise the stakes. My blood boils for war.
Okie. We can get back another full drink next turn off of this. That's why I wasn't too concerned about just like pretty aggressively dumping the cards there. It was just more important that we got the Mantle Shaper down. Okay, so we just kill that fella. Donk. Donk. Come on, man. There we go. This only has one target. Lied. Oh, I picked the wrong one. I thought they were all the same. I thought they all started back at 0. That's a bozo maneuver.
I see the beauty in every grain of sand.
Okay. Wait, that has taunt.
Fire and blood. Fire and blood.
Choosing the wrong option is actually going to cost me an extraordinary amount right now. This game would simply end on the spot had I chosen correctly. Instead, we're in a pretty sketchy position. I would have been able to double buff this, kill off the Raylla, and develop this still. And now there's like just a reasonable chance we either lose or aren't able to get lethal. So it's a brutal lesson to learn right now. They snap pick that, so that's a little bit alarming.
Remixed chills for music thrill.
I still can play this to get one more minion. Okay, looks like we still get there, but...
Checkmate. Well done. Victory or death. There's no turning
Concierge seems very strong. I think we just full keep this hand. I could... There is a pretty important decision point on turn 1. I think I just want to develop the Living Aura. Good lord. What this allows me to do is go Vicious Sunscreen, then Concierge Sunscreen behind that if I want to. With a Divine Brew. Okay, so next turn is Gross.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Okay.
Ready to check in?
That's a lot of damage. And a lot of cost reduction. Next turn, even if they clear the Concierge, we still have a second... No, we won't quite have that. But we do have a second Concierge into play out our hand if we want it. Not yet sure that I want that, though.
Checking out. Checking out.
Never forget. They could have... Look, a 6, 8, 9. They won't have Reno available to them next turn. What if we do this? Hold on.
Look out!
No, 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 no. I need to play this first. Here,
Checking out.
swing. Here. Play this fella. Get another sea shanty. Go face.
Checking out.
It is now your turn. That is an unreal top deck. It's possible they just have another one and they used the one that they top decked to more efficiently make use of their mana. But there is still a high probability that we have lethal, even if they do have the second Brawl, just because Brawl hero power is still 5.
Let the hunt begin. There's no turning back now.
I like everything but the weapon here, so. And that's why I didn't particularly like the weapon there. Okay. This gives me options to coin out a 4 cost thing next turn if I want to. Or I could trade. Do one of these. So you do appear to be quite aggressive, and I don't really want to mess around with that. I just want to survive so that I can get a strong setup going at some point. That's alarming.
One dose solves any problem.
I smell gold in their waters.
We're gonna need to get our own concierge if we want to win here, I think.
Keep on panning.
Or honestly,
Wait, I'm ready.
it could be the Puzzle Master angle again. But that concierge for both of us is just a disgusting card. I think they are going to win this one. Okay, what gives me the best chance of winning here? Drawing as much as possible. So that I can set up a concierge turn. But I can't really get anything good out of a concierge right now. What if it's just a Raylla?
I see the beauty in every grain of sand.
See if we can bait a trade. But there's like no world in which they trade here, right? They just smack me in the face and then I die. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. What if we get a blizzard, though?
Don't use your head.
That's the only thing that could
To perfection.
reasonably save me.
Well played.
That is not it.
Well done. You win.
We tried. Crystal Forge Uther.
Forged in crystal, tempered in light. There's no turning back now.
Okay. I found two of the cards that I'm interested in playing. Concierge is better. Raylla is just because fun. Like, if I were trying to win, I would not. I would likely not play the Raylla. Fortunately,
My blood boils for war.
I have ambitions greater than simply winning games of Hearthstone.
I raise, you fold.
Gotta use the coin here to take that off the board. Might go angling for a tempo concierge next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Seems likely. Just so that it's queued up for the Raylla.
Do you like to play with fire?
Ready to check in?
Let's do this. Taking the opponent off the board here makes it quite a bit less likely that they like have a way to take the concierge off the board. That is not the one you wanted to kill, my friend. Yeah, let's save up for the Giga turn. Again, it's completely and utterly unnecessary and greedy. But the opponent has been slow enough that it might be worthwhile. Or might be able to work out at least.
Reporting for duty.
Okie dokie. It does appear to be working out so far.
I see the beauty in every grain of sand.
Wow. Okay.
The victory is yours.
I should say so. Didn't even get to see my hipster. I mean, deck's pretty fun when you don't queue into warrior.